This league promotes finding diamonds in the rough, kids that didn't have an opportunity, they're on the wrong team, they had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at like the amazing facilities and like the coaching staff, like everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Here I heard was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea there was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right? Is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as like all team stuff. So they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at, or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, like offensively. John Solway helped me like work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right? And have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids. And it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans, that really helps our goalies off the ice. And I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're, more importantly, doing the right things on the ice, making sure we're, always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed, or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
Welcome back inside the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Game 2 of the day is getting set to get underway. We got about 1:20 left in warm-ups here. And this one features the Decatur Boys and the Motor City Gamblers. Both these teams coming off a loss yesterday in the first full day of the showcase. So both these teams looking to bounce back here with a win.
Yeah, Decatur came in with a huge loss, but they had the bus lag, and we'll see if, since they had their rest up, we'll see if they can come in this and put on a competitive show. Gamblers, it was a tough match there, and they gave up. They had some good goaltending there. So we'll see what they have to answer for that today. So this might be a pretty good matchup here, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully Decatur will come alive, and as well as the Gamblers, and can't wait to see how this one will turn out.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the starting goaltenders here in a little bit, but in the meantime, recapping our first game, the Fort Wayne Spacemen kicked things off against the Chicago Cougars in game 1 of the matchup. The Chicago Cougars led most of the match until the third period, pretty much, or second half of the second period, I believe, actually, when the Spacemen scoring 3 straight to secure a 5-2 victory over the Chicago Cougars.
Yeah, that was come from behind, and good effort there. And then they just kept pouring it on. Yeah, and so, yeah, and that's going to be, like we said, we'll be calling that the bookends of that game later on, and see if that's going to be a pretty serious bout. But here we are for this one.
Yep, so obviously we got Decatur and Gamblers right now. Up next is Chicago Crush and the Metro Jets Elite at 2:20. But in the meantime, we'll get you some entertainment here with the Gamblers and the Blaze. Both teams getting everything gathered up from warm-ups. So we shall see what goes on here.
All right, well, you are the play-by-play.
Yep, switching roles every game. So you do the first one, I do the next. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, so you'll have fun doing the Elite game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll end with the Cougars and
Yes,
Spacemen.
sir.
So both teams head to their benches here. Looks like staying in goal for the Decatur Blaze appears to be number 30. That'd be Morgan Heck. We'll see who is opposite for the Motor City Gamblers. And looks like it's going to be number 33, probably the most fanciest first name I've seen in quite some time, Massimiliano DeVita.
Yeah.
That's quite a first name.
The page just came up, so looking at everything. So, yeah, with O'Brien, or actually with Heck, yeah. Massimiliano.
All right, so it is DeVita and Heck, the goaltenders, for this matchup. 17 minutes on the board as we get set here for game 2 of full day number 2 here of the USPHL's Midwest Showcase. To the circle, number 87 for the Gamblers. That'd be Trevor Peterson. Opposite him is Nick Allen. And it looks like we're ready to go. Puck is down at center ice. The Gamblers win the first faceoff of the match. Schlockbeer gets it inside the zone. Heck comes out of the net. Missed it. Went through his feet. Played out to the far side. This one chipped out, but held in at the point. Allen throws it at the net. Pad save made there by Heck. Rebound out to Bunk. Bunk throws it through the crease. Out to the point again for Schlockbeer, trying to get it back down low. Now out to the point again. Bunk can't keep it in. Delayed offsides. Gathered up now and sent in by number 42. That is Melkovich. Peterson with it. Peterson out to the point. Wrist shot tipped above the net and wide. Melkovich lays it hit there along the far side. This one's going the distance and no ice here. Gathered up now in the defensive end by Kahn. Swire with it. Fed over to the far side. Tipped inside the zone. Giving chase is the Gamblers. Allen picks it up far side. Lost it in the feet. Here's Squire at the far point with a wrist shot. Pad save made. Rebound and another save there by Heck. Off the wall out to the point for Platter. Over to the far side. Wrist shot into the glove and play whistled down.
Yeah, Motor City starting to flex a muscle early on, keeping it trapped in the zone and putting some attempts on to Morgan Heck. And just a neighbor from Gahanna, Ohio. So they're trying to pinch something here, get him wore out.
Face off far side. Brandon Thomas in there for the Gamblers. He wins it back. Fed out to the point for Platter. Off the wall near side at the face-off dot. Loose puck gathered up by Thomas. Fed out to Squire with a wrist shot. Blocked in front there off the skate of number 68 Mason. That one is scores.
Yeah, Motor City. They've been keeping it in the attacking zone there. And they fire away as they just looks like leading the way there. It's going to be Squire. We'll see if that he's got to march back up there.
Here come the Gamblers again. 15:20 was the time of the goal. Tied up along the wall. Squire at the point. Working towards the slot with a wrist shot. Tipped in front through the legs of Heck, and it goes out the near side. Centering feed missed the mark. It rolls back out the center. Forced back at the blue line. Played now by the Gamblers. Over to Platter near side. Trying to feed up ice. Hits the skate of Bonet. And now a turnover in the high slot there. And it's going to be back out to Bonet near side. Working into the zone. Drop pass. It's Thomas.
Yep, Squire and Platter.
All right, so Brandon Thomas gets the goal here for the Gamblers. Fed over to the far side. There's a wrist shot in front. That one stopped. Motor City with it again. Out to Taylor, near side point. Back down low. Looks like it's Bonet. Out to Taylor again with a one-time shot. And that one's off the blocker of Heck. Shaw, far side. Worked out to Freder. Back to Shaw. Goes behind the net. Tries to send it to Bonet. It's broken up. Puck still loose. Far side corner. Pass is blocked there. Gathered up once again by the Gamblers. Freder over to the far side. Back out to the point. Bonet, a shot. That one is in front. And it's in the feet and cleared by Decatur as far as the red line at center ice. Along the near side. There's a wrist shot. Pad save made. Rebound gathered up by Decatur. Turned over. Pulled through. Looks like Freder bumped off the play. Bonet with it. That shot is wide. Down in the near side corner. Schluckbeer with it. Centering feed. Stopped there by Heck. Another shot once again stopped there. This is looking like a power play here for the Gamblers as they keep the pressure on. Bunk over to the far side, off the wall, back into the Decatur zone. Give and chase is Marcella. Decatur finally gets a hold of it, clears out to center ice, but Schluckbeer puts it right back into the zone. Heck comes out to play it. Near side, along the half wall, tie up, trying to work it free. Schluckbeer sends it down around the wall to the far side corner. Bunk gives chase, can't get there. Rolls into the feet there, looks like of Marcella. And is sent down to Hart. Hart lets it go. Near side, cross crease feed broken up there in front. Schluckbeer with it. Shot, save made by Heck. Hart tied up right now. Center feed broken up by number 7 for Decatur. I think that is Call. If I'm
Crawl, yes.
Crawl. As it's worked out to center ice. Oh. Collision there. Oh, here's a breakaway from Marcella with a shot. Pat save made there by Heck. And now it's Decatur the other way. Poke check there at center ice. In the feet of Mason. Goes off the wall into the zone. Heavy hit there at center ice by Hart. Schluckbeer gets rammed into the wall himself. That's going to draw a penalty here. And the Decatur Blades touch up. And Motor City's going to get the first power play of the game.
Yeah, I believe it's Owen Kamalkovic. He had that collision there with Schluckbeer, and so he's in the penalty box out of Henry, Illinois.
So 2 minutes on the board for Decatur. Motor City on the power play. And they start off by winning the faceoff. It looks like a Melkovic to the box for Decatur. Fed back to Platter. Platter with a shot. Save made there by Heck.
Yeah, Heck's taking a lot of shots here. Gave up that one early on, but he's seeing a lot of action. And he looks prepared. Playing sharp and with a lot of energy, and he's going to be needing it here if this continues.
Yeah, I mentioned to see the shot total already here. Decatur with it now, trying to work it out of the zone, and they clear it out. Squire with it. Moscardelli ties up with Squire. Platter picks it up behind the net, around to the near side, feeds it up ice. Played now, stretch pass to the far side. Into the zone, behind the net, around to the near side, out to Platter. Fed over to Squire with a shot. That one's above the net and wide. Gathered up now by Moscardelli. Sends it inside the zone. DeVita plays it behind the net. Looking to get a pass set down ice, and it's picked off by Zarvos. Platter fed to the far side this time. Gets it inside the zone. There's a hit along the wall. As the stick of Allen goes flying up into the air. Zarvos tied up right now. Fed out to Platter once again. Back down to the corner. Missed Allen. Given chase. It's Touchton. He had a goal, I believe, yesterday in the matchup against the Crush.
Battle of the sevens right now.
Yeah, tied up along the wall. Pulled away, just 18 seconds here on the power play. Wraparound try by Touchton is stopped by Heck. This one off the wall, down the ice, and with 10 seconds to go, that will pretty much kill off the power play here for Motor City. Shaw up ice, gathered up now. Into the zone, drops it off. Oh, thought he was going to. Now staying in possession is Freder behind the net. Shaw out to Bunk with a wrist shot. That one's redirected wide. Gathered up now along the far side. Back down low to the corner, giving chase. Number 42, Amelkovic, fresh out of the box. Gamblers maintain possession. Freder back behind the net, around to the far side corner, fed out to the point. Schluckbeer, a one-time drive by Bunk is fanned on. Near side corner, Bonet can't get there for the Gamblers. It's tied up in the near side corner.
Yeah, it's almost like a boxing match.
Nobody's really trying to work it free, to be honest.
It's like a boxing match when both are tired. They just kind of tie each other up in the corners.
Literally, nobody is, yeah, they're going to blow that one dead. Literally, nobody was trying to play that one.
Yeah, we'll get some fresh legs both ways, and I dare to say that the new personnel on the ice will play anything they can get.
Still don't have a name for number 98 for Decatur. Even on the new sheet they just gave us today.
Let me look on the, well, no, I don't have a score sheet copy.
Out to the point, Decatur loses that face-off. There's a shot off the post, rebound, and it's stopped by Heck.
Wow, the net gets dislodged here, and that gives it the fast whistle there. Motor City coming for another goal if they can, but Heck he's on fire right now. So he's blazing there in the net, and see if he can maintain this. He may have the stamina to go throughout. I believe he will, the way he's looking now.
Face-off win there by the Gamblers. Save made there from a shot from Taylor. And Decatur works it out of the zone. One of the players was tripped up there. Number 6, that was Gibbyton. And it's cleared back to center ice. Rolling towards DeVita. Taylor plays it now off the wall. Ties up now. Round over to the far side. Motor City with a stretch pass. Siviera with it. Siviera cross crease feed. Scores!
Oh, the rebound. Yeah, Heck played the rebound well, but it just didn't have enough reach as he slid over to try to pick that up. And the Gamblers find themselves with another goal here in the first period. Coming in at maybe 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Or 10:40. I keep forgetting. No, it'd be 9:40. I'll get this right sooner or later. Used to the 20-minute clock.
Looks like it might have been Reynolds. We'll wait for the official announcement.
Yeah, and they even brought the game puck to the bench, so be a reason for that.
Face-off controlled by the Gamblers. Round reversing off the wall. Peterson far side for Decatur, picks it up, worked out to the point. Shot towards net, picked off. Racing forward is Reynolds. Zarvos off the back of the net to himself. Decatur tries to stretch pass. It's just tipped out of the zone. Platter back up ice. Siviera looks over for Squire. Squire trying to work his way through, cannot. Held in at the point. Backhanded down low by Malashevsky. And it's, Iggy Drozd, apparently, getting the goal. Credited here on the USPHL website. Delayed offsides here from Motor City. They touch up.
Yeah, and credit Marcus Reynolds on the assist there. So as it stands, it's the insurance goal. And we'll see at some point if Decatur can answer back. Once in a while, they do get down in the attacking zone. Let's see if they can get it mismatched to do that.
Back out to center ice. Yeah, so it is Drozd gets the goal for the Gamblers. Decatur with it in their own zone. Towards the net, wide of the mark. Fed up ice is Marcella. Lost it there, delayed offsides. Gamblers can't touch it, obviously. Bunk shoots it back inside the zone, though. Back inside the Gambler zone. Schluckbeer with it. Round far side. Dumped back in there by the Gamblers. DeVita comes out to play it. Stop behind the net. Stretch pass up to Hart. Hart just gets it inside the zone as he's bumped off the play there. Far side corner wrapped around to the near side. Taken away by the Gamblers out to the point. Taylor with it. Taylor with a wrist shot. Missed it wide. Had a wide open side as Heck started cheating towards his blocker. That was on goal. He might have got the corner glove side as that one is up into the safety netting. Play whistled down.
Yeah, he had a little screen going, but we could see right through. He could see that play going. So it wasn't too much in peril, but Yeah, he's still doing pretty well for what he's facing here, and we'll get a shot total if we can.
Face off inside the Decatur zone, won by the Blaze. They take it behind the net, backhanded up to Gibbyton near side. Losing the feet of Allen. Can't find it. Taylor sends it down low around the wall to the far side, where it's gathered up by Statham. Trying to center it, cannot. Here comes Gibbyton off the wall. Inside the zone, DeVita throws it around the wall for Touchton. Gets it almost out of the zone. Now he does. Played up ice just ahead there of Allen. Hales with it. Gets it inside the zone. Goes around the wall to the far side corner. Mitchell picks it up. Reversing to the near side for Zarvos. In the feet, taken away by the Gamblers. Sharp angle try. Stopped there by Heck. Digging for it. Still losing the crease. It's a scramble. There's a backhand try by Bonet. And another try, and that one's off the post.
Wow. As defense came in to help, they were actually starting to hurt, and the Gamblers just couldn't seal the deal.
This one's up into the air, knocked down by Moscardelli. It's taken away again by Motor City. Bonet with it. There's a shot. Oh, hit his own teammate there in front, providing the screen. Gathered up now by the Blaze, racing down the near side. Number 5, Zarvos into the zone. Peterson far side ties up with Taylor. Allen also applying pressure. Peterson still coming away with it. Peterson out to the point. There's a wrist shot. Blocked in front. Peterson tries to get it back. Met there by Bonet. Poke checked over to the far side. Nick Allen racing up into the Decatur zone. Trying to throw it towards the net. Cannot. Shaw with it. Working his way through. Backhand try. Hits the mask of the goaltender. Still no love for the goalies on that one. This one worked out. Platter puts it right back in, and it's going to be played by Zarvos. 2:29 left here in the first period. 2-0 is our score in favor of the Gamblers. Pass missed the mark far side as Zarvos went for a change. Gathered up now by the Gamblers. Shaw with it. Goes off the wall as that one's up into the safety netting play. Whistled down. So it looked like he tried to get it down further for Drozd, who's the most recent goal scorer.
Yeah, that crazy change there. I mean, Zarvos had called but just trying to release the puck a little soon. But yeah, Mason got out there in time and tried to spoil the effort there, and here we are.
Face-off won by Freder. Platter with a shot that's redirected wide. Off 98 for Decatur. Freder with it, out to the point. Droz with a drive. Pat save made. Rebound kicked right out to the slot, but nobody there from Motor City. And now the Blaze working inside the zone. They get a tip on it, so it is no ice. DeVita over to the far side. A little bit of sauce up to Droz. Over to the far side now for Freder. Freder trying to make a move. Cannot. Held in at the point, though. Working the way down low. Or Squire, and is taken away by the Blaze. Shot inside the zone on goal. DeVita tries to stretch pass up to Freder. Gets it. Freder all by himself here, working his way through 5 of the Blaze. Still with it, but a stick lift there finally gets him away from the puck. And Bunk carries this one in off sides.
Yeah, all right, well, here we are facing off just outside of the Motor City's attacking zone. See what can happen. Heck's ready for him.
Face-off won by the Blaze, but he immediately turned over. Loose puck in the high slot. Gibbyton picks it up now for Decatur, but the Gamblers' Bunk sends it down to the far side corner.
Under a minute.
Loose puck. Thomas tries to feed out to the point, missed both, and it rolls out to the Motor City zone. Schlockbeer off the wall, plays it up ice. Siviero with it, fed up to Thomas. Thomas back to Siviero, working into the zone here. Siviero, backhand try. That one missed the net. Schluckbeer at the point. Off the wall, down low. Glove down by Siviera. And it's worked out. Bunk over to the far side. Thomas tips it up into the air. Loose puck gathered up now by Schluckbeer to Siviero. And it's gathered now by Zarvos over to the far side. Bunk trying to work it free. Throws it at the net with 3 seconds to go. Decatur touches up. Tie up along the wall. And that is going to do it for the first period. Motor City up 2-0 right now over the Decatur Blaze. We'll take a break here. We'll have the first half of the second period when we return here on Flow Sports. You're watching the USPHL Midwest Showcase.
Sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Welcome back to the Sport One Parkview Ice House. We're getting ready to start the first half of the second period here. 8:30 on the board here. 2-0 is our score. No carryover penalty minutes to speak of. Only one penalty occurred early on. It was against the Decatur Blaze. We were waiting for one more gambler to come out to the ice. A tie-up one back there by the Blaze. Crawl sends it up to Peterson. He gets decked onto the ice, and he's hurting. And play is going to be blown dead.
Yeah, as that puck came up in the air and it was played by a Blaze player, kind of shoved it out front, and they both collided to reach to get that. Could have almost been advancing the puck to a player, so it would have been waved off because Motor City was just getting control of it as they both went for it. Nonetheless, he is down and being attended to by the trainer.
Now it looks like it's Peterson. In the meantime, we'll take one more quick break here while he's being attended to on Flow Sports. This is USPHL Hockey.
Waffle breakfast sandwiches are dropping at Tim's. Our sweet, fluffy maple waffles, packed with a fresh cracked egg, savory sausage, or sizzling bacon, and melty, gooey cheese. The Maple Waffle Breakfast Sandwich, made to make your day. It's time for Tim's.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, Peterson has been helped off the ice, being attended to in the Blaze penalty box by the training staff. There's a shot by Gibbyton wide of the net. As always, hope it's nothing too severe.
Yeah, Trevor Peterson from Schaumburg, Illinois, is being tended to. Got up on his own power, so he's being looked at. Hopefully he'll be back in this game. Okay.
Fed up ice. Here's a chance for Motor City. As that one is stopped there by Heck. Shot coming from Malashevsky.
Yeah, Heck followed that one in. He came with the head of steam, running out of options, and he held the pipes well and took the shot.
Face off near side. Marcelo to there. Face off for Motor City. Able to tie up there with Meisner, but Meisner wins it back. There's a hit along the wall there on number 98. As it's taken away by the Blaze right at the blue line. Onside. They said it was onside, but the Gamblers didn't want to touch it. They didn't hear it. This one retreating back. Off the wall, played now to the far side. Taylor into the zone, working his way through. There's a shot, fanned on initially, and Heck able to cover.
Yeah, those are the ones you want back because you get the moves right, you put everything in it, and the puck just slow-mos and an easy stop for Heck. He's probably one of the easiest stops he's had today, but yeah, we'll see him get that another chance later to get that shot correct.
7:12 left here in the first half of the second period. Face-off far side. Nick Allen against Moscardelli, and Moscardelli wins the face-off for the Blaze. This one up into the air. Melkovic with it. Racing right up the ice through the middle. Tries to split the defense, but it's taken away off the wall to the near side. Glove down by Melkovic. Backhand try off the helmet again. Fed over to the far side. Platter plays it up into the point there as it's cleared out by Motor City. Platter with it over the line. Circles back out to the point. Here's Squire with a shot. Blocked in front by Moscardelli. And Jeffries fed over to the far side. It's worked back to neutral. And Moscardelli plays it near side. He gets hit there. Lined up by Squire. Off the wall, Allen can't play it. This one playing back into the defensive zone of Decatur. Looks to be Mitchell, I think that is. Number 29, and that was Ryan Mitchell. Fed over to the middle. Touched him with it. Spin around shot. Tipped in front there by Jeffries. Statham, far side. Fed down to Allen. Out to the point. Platter with a wrist shot. Missed it high and wide. Held in near side. Squire fed over to the far circle. Allen with it. Out to the point. Platter again. Van on the pass. Picked up now by the Blaze. This one off the wall. Jeffries near side. Bumped off there. Moscardelli plays it down the ice. And we got a foot race here. Platter gets there first. Has Kahn all over him. This one backhanded down the ice, but the Gamblers in a change, able to beat out the icing call. Jeffries turns over. Freder right in the slot, and a save made there by Heck.
Yeah, Freder came in pretty strong there and had an opportunity, and Heck just stayed with it and shut it down. He is playing a beautiful game so far.
Once again, we hope everybody's enjoying the action here. We're bringing to you with the Midwest Showcase here on Flow Hockey. Freder wins the faceoff back to Motor City. Forgot to introduce myself earlier. My name is Brandon Porter. I'll be your play-by-play for this matchup. Bryce Ryder, my color commentary for this matchup. We've been alternating games all week. Fed out to the point. Schluckbeer towards the middle. Shot save made there from Freder. Heck with the save. Schluckbeer again at the point to Bunk. Bunk with a wrist shot. Another pad save made. Bonet with it. Around to the far side. Bonet out to the point. Schluckbeer back to Bonet in the high slot. Nice toe drag there. Shot towards the net. Tipped wide. Crawl gets bumped off the play. Givington with it. Fed over to the far side. It's played out. And then dumped right back in by Schluckbeer. Crawl goes off the shin pad of Bonet. Zarbos races for it. Chips it up into the air to himself just to get it out of the zone. Motor City regains possession. And Schluckbeer is leading the charge here for the Gamblers. Feeds it across. Bonet with it. To Bunk. Bunk back to Freder. Freder a backhand try, and Heck with the windmill.
Yeah, shut it down. And Schuckmeyer had gone back to his spot, but he was hanging around there in the slot for a minute, showing the captain's going to try to be a forward there for a second, but as it routed back around, the forward line could not get past the defensive effort of Heck as he's playing phenomenally here in the crease.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the second period, first half. Played out Thomas to the point. But that's Hales with it. Got it down low off the glass. Siviero can't catch up to it. Played now by 98 for Decatur. And it's taken away. Sent down low behind the goal line. Drozd over to the far side corner. Cut off there by the Gamblers. Siviero tries to send it to Thomas. Cannot. And it's played all the way back down into the Gambler zone. This one fed over to the far side. Drozd with it. Drozd with a sharp angle try. Save made by Heck. Thomas can't settle it down. It's up into the air. Siviero with it. Trying to work it free. Back down to the corner. Drozd lost it there. Gathered up now by Mason. Spin around, pass to the near side. Picked off by the Gamblers. Siviero pushed down on the play by Meisner. We continue on to the near side. Hale sends it back around to the far side. Siviero over his stick. It bounces. Meisner with it. Fed over to the far side point. Chipping down is Taylor. Taylor trying to work it free. Gloves it down in the slot. Bouncing puck here. Worked out to the point. Drozd with it. There's a wrist shot. Save made. Rebound just inside the crease. Gathered up by Mason. Cleared out to the point. Platter with a try. That's blocked again by Mason. And now it's finally back out to center ice. Motor City back inside the zone. Looks like Marcella. Marcella with it, trying to get it to Hart. Knocked away by Mason. As eventually it's worked out. Kept in at the point. Moscardelli trying to work it free. Cannot. Up into the air. Knocked down again. Here's Hart. There's a shot again. Rebound, another save. Rebound near side. Back in. Save made. Rebound poked in.
Yeah, you can't stop all of them. And he stopped the first three, it looked like.
And it looks like Platter's leading the charge on that one.
And Mason's just getting up, and he was playing awesome. I was just really watching him on that defensive effort there, and he was playing as tough as he can and could not get it. And he's the left wing, and he was defense that entire shift there. And Heck was really working it, but they really crowded in and got it.
So a 3-goal lead here for Motor City after another mad scramble in front. Malashevsky tripped up on the play. They're going to let it go. And there's a heavy hit there by Platter. Moscardelli with it. Dumped inside the zone by Melkovic. Platter around the wall to the near side. Under a minute to go here in the first half of the second period. At the far side. Tied up in the feet. Worked free by the Gamblers. Kept in by Mitchell. Fed up ice. Here comes Motor City. Hart with it. Tries to make a move there around Kahn. Cannot. Kahn into the zone here. Fed to the middle. Gibbiton bumped off the play there. Sandwich between Squire and Hart. Platter with it. Far side. This one down the ice. Tipped inside the zone here. Giving chase is Malashevsky. And it's worked out. Gibbiton looking to get it up ice. Kahn with it. And that will do it here. First half of the second period is complete here. The Gamblers up 3-0 right now over the Decatur Blaze. We'll take a break here, and we'll go in depth with 3 goals scored here by Motor City when we return on Flow Sports. You're watching the USPHL Midwest Showcase.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here. Here.
Here.
I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, as we are in our intermission here. 3-0 is our score between the Motor City Gamblers and the Decatur Blaze. Let's get things kicked off here with the first goal by Motor City. Shot from the point, blocked in front here. Decatur can't keep it and clear it. Turned over to Brandon Thomas, who shoots it into the net for the 1-0 Motor City lead.
Credit Jack Squire and Easton Platter on the assists on that.
Next up here, had to find the replay. Motor City has it in their own zone, worked around to the far side. The Gamblers have it, feed a stretch pass up ice, and then it's an easy backdoor tip in there for number 22, Iggy Drozd, for the 2-0 lead.
And Marcus Reynolds is the only assist on that.
We stayed 2-0 into the first half of the second period, and pretty much up until the end of the second period. Again, the Gambler was able to keep it in far side point. The initial shot was blocked. The rebound came out, and it's just an absolute mad scramble in front. Platter's the only one who was able to find the puck, pokes it in for the 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and they've credited Neil Hart and Nick Marcello on that. But yeah, that was a battle right there that ended up going in the favor of the Gamblers. But it wasn't easy for him, and he's still doing pretty well. I'm not sure if we have an accurate. Yeah, he stared down 19 shots on him, gave up those 3. That's what we have so far.
Well, we'll take another break here. We'll have the rest of the second period here when we return on Flow Sports. You're watching the USPHL's Midwest Showcase.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I decided if I was going to come to Indiana Tech, I was going to be a different kind of instructor. I was really going to focus on connecting with students, teaching the students the theory that they needed and also the practical applications.
Very practically what that looks like is smaller class sizes. So my class sizes are the 8 to 10 up to maybe 20. And that's backed up with we have 18 hours of office hours every week. I'm sitting in my office waiting for students to come in to talk about anything. It doesn't just have to be with the classroom.
In the College of Engineering, we have ABET accreditation for mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and biomedical engineering. ABET is the top accrediting board for engineering in the United States and probably in the world.
Another thing that is a very different approach at Indiana Tech, I think, that some other universities, is we try and make sure they have a lot of lab experience in the engineering department. All engineering programs are going to have laboratory courses, but in our laboratory courses we try to get them not just exposure to measurements and exposure to some of the devices that you'll be used, but I like to actually assign projects that are, realistic projects.
Those projects, this project-based learning, help students to work together in a group and be hands-on with their the material or the product that they're creating. Engineering students at Indiana Tech to me, stand out because I know that they've had a lot of experiences working in groups, working on projects, doing lab experiments to help them understand the material, and I think that prepares them well for industry.
First thing I'll tell a high school student is study, study, study. Get all the math you can possibly get. I honestly believe that the critical thinking skills you learn in math courses will help you with engineering courses.
The type of knowledge base that students should have coming in, they need to be problem solvers and critical thinkers. Those two things are really the essence of engineering. Regardless of flavor, they're going to need to figure out, there's a problem here, how do I solve it? And they need to think critically about that. They need to observe, listen to people, and then kick in those problem-solving skills to solve the problem.
Part of the growth of Indiana Tech has involved an increasing number of international students. So I think if we can expose students to different ideas, different cultures, again, it makes them that much more competitive in the marketplace.
In the Fort Wayne area, we have lots of large companies, BAE Systems, Fort Wayne Metals, General Motors, Raytheon, Harris Corporation, and the list goes on. We have a lot of employers that want our engineering students.
Indiana Tech, I think, continues to serve students even beyond their graduation. We really strive to keep in touch with our alumni on a personal level just to see how they're doing, but then also they want to give back to the university because of the experiences they've had here, so they want to provide opportunities for other students here as well.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Waffle breakfast sandwiches are dropping at Tim's. Our sweet, fluffy maple waffles, packed with a fresh cracked egg, savory sausage, or sizzling bacon, and melty, gooey cheese. The Maple Waffle Breakfast Sandwich, made to make your day. It's time for Tim's.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, waiting for both teams to return to the ice here as we get set for the second half of the second period. Currently waiting on the officials to retake the ice. There they are on the bottom of your screen. And so we'll move the nets into position. The players will stretch out. And we'll be ready to go here. No carryover penalties currently to speak of. Only one happened so far. That was in the first period. Pretty early on. But outside of that, it's been a physical game, but all within the rules.
Yeah, we'll see what they come out with out here. And we were talking a little bit off air here about maybe the chance for Decatur to just come out and try to play a 4 or 5 man forward line, and just they know that early on they were protecting their netminder, and so Heck he's playing the best he can, and so at this point, you've allowed some goals to go up and try to take a little pressure off of him in the defensive line by trying to attack Motor City and see, if they can get something on DeVita there. I mean, he's seen a little bit, but if they can put a lot of pressure on him and try to wear him out, maybe mentally he may give one up, and that'll spark their effort here today.
Out center ice we go. The teams appear ready to go.
And also, I don't think you'd be abandoning Heck by doing that. I mean, he is a solid player. He's looking good today, and he's fun to watch. And we'll be watching him here as he's right in front of us here at the beginning of the third, or the rest of the second.
Face-off controlled by the Gamblers. They shoot it in on goal. Heck immediately has to get involved here and cover the puck.
Yeah, he stayed alert right off the face-off. They just told him hello. Got 6 seconds in.
Another face-off win for Allen and the Gamblers. However, Zarbos races for that one, picks it up and clears the zone. Moscardelli lost it there along the far side. And we did finally get the name for number 98 at Decatur. That is Grayson Pachowski. Crawl off the wall to Moscardelli. Moscardelli over to the near side as his stick just went flying into the glass. And there's going to be a penalty coming up to Decatur here to Moscardelli. Not happy with the hit. And in the collision there with one of the Gambler players, I didn't see who it was, and his own teammate, Amelkovich, ended up kind of hurting Amelkovich there.
Yeah, so Amelkovich is in the penalty box on the rough. And,
no, it's Moscardelli.
Oh, Moscardelli. Yeah, he was. He had something to do with his hands after he lost his stick. So, just trying to keep the play alive. And the Decatur had a pretty good chance there. They even got a shot off, and they just couldn't get anything going after that delayed penalty that came.
Second power play of the game here for the Gamblers. 0 for 1 currently on the power play. Waiting on two of the Blaze to come out. And we're ready to go here. Near side face-off won by the Blaze, and they clear it down the ice. DeVita plays this one to Schluckbeer. Over the far side, Bunk with it. Finds Allen, onside play there as Bunk had to hit the brakes. Trying to stay onside as it's cleared back down the ice by Mason. Bunk picks it up here behind the net. Leads the breakout here for the Gamblers. Right over the middle. Trying to weave his way through the slot, cannot. Touchton takes it behind the net to the far side. Out to the point here for Schluckbeer with a wrist shot, save made by Heck.
Yeah, he took that one from point, followed that one in. So he's doing his job here, and he's got to try to stare down for at least another minute 14 on a penalty kill, and see if after that maybe they can mount a charge on the other end of the ice.
Face-off won by Motor City. To the near side, Platter with it. Bonet with it. Bonet down to Freder. Freder out to the point once again. Now to Squire, far side. Finds Shaw. Gamblers working it around right now. Back to the near side. There's a wrist shot off the stick of Kennedy, and his hand shaking on that one.
Yeah, he ate some of that. Oh, his stick's a factor right there as it's still on the ice.
Freder with it far side. Freder out to the point. Back to the near side. Platter tries again. Save made. It's loose, and finally Heck has this one covered.
Oh, just piece of the pad there is where it was. He didn't feel it, but he knew he had it stopped. But as officials didn't see it and blow a whistle, they could have dug it out. So good job on that stop. He was trying to sneak its way in, but nonetheless, he came up with another one there.
Face off near side once again. 27 seconds remaining here on the power play for the Gamblers. Freder in there against Meisner. Freder wins it back. Far side, shot wide by Squire. Bonet to the slot and in and out of the stick of Shaw. Moving away through, down to the ice. Eagleston lost his stick as it is cleared out to center. Here comes the Gamblers again, into the zone on the attack. Freder with it, takes it behind the net. Accidental collision in front of the slot. There's Platter, a shot blocker save made. Rebound to Shaw, the chance. That one's blocked in front by Jeffries. And this one is backhanded out by Eagleston. Slowly working its way down, no eyes here. 4 block shots for the Blaze. Freder with it. He's hit it there. Didn't touch it. Never touched the puck. Centers it. Bonet missed it. Platter with it. Off the wall. And this one's touched up by Decatur.
And DeVita had made it back to the bench, and they just were setting up there, having the man advantage, and finally Decatur got control of it. So they are now in the penalty box. Jesse Eagleston from Ann Arbor, Michigan is in the penalty box for the interference. So there's a power play coming here now for the Gamblers.
Face off once again near side, so back-to-back penalties here for Decatur. Let's see if Motor City can cash in, and it's cleared out of the zone. Taylor with it. Taylor leads the rush here, down the far side into the zone. Tries to feed it across. Siviero doesn't receive. Out to the point, Hales to the far side, in and out of the stick of Thomas. Doesn't see it in his feet. So he's bumped into the wall there. Droz lost it there to Mason. Siviero plays it off the wall, backhand fed out to the point. Kept in. Fed out to Taylor. Taylor to Thomas. Delayed offsides here. Forces the Gamblers back. Decatur picks it up. This one sent down the ice, all the way down by Amelkovic. Taken away, Hales onside, gets bumped there in a high slot. Thomas to Drost. Tries to feed it back over to the near side. Finds Siviero with a shot in and out of the glove there of Heck. Drost fed to the slot. Broken up in the crease there by Moscardelli. Tied up behind the net. Thomas comes away with it. Down to 38 seconds here on the power play for Motor City. Taylor near side, fed over to the far. Thomas with a shot, blocked in front. Rebound near side, and that one stopped there. Hit the outside of the net. And this one's launched all the way down the ice. DeVita plays up to Siviero. Now finds Hart. Hart with a shot. Blocker save made there. Siviero with it. Fed over to the far side. Bunk a shot. That one's blocked in front. Marcella out to Bunk. Back to Marcelo. In and out of his stick. As it's played by Malashevsky. Back to even strength here now as the penalty expires. Malashevsky to Hart. Diving for it there was one of the Blaze. Poked it to the near side. It was Zarvos on that play. Mason picks it up. Heavy hit there by Hart, shoulder to shoulder. Here comes Decatur, finally working it out of the zone, taken away by Schluckbeer. Far side, though, dumped into the zone by Kennedy. Correction, there's a hit there on number 16. That was Eagleston, who gave a hit, then received one. Physicality picking up here between the Blaze and Gamblers. Fed over to the near side for Kahn. There's an open ice hit there. Did not touch it. That's going to be a penalty on the Gamblers.
Yeah, Heck started to head into the bench there, but quick possession. Motor City heading into the penalty box.
It's Malashevsky for interference.
Yeah, so defenseman Peyton Malashevsky from Clawson, Michigan finds himself in the penalty box for the Gamblers and gets a chance for Decatur. It was cycling through. Everybody was finding a guy and sizing up. And
it's a 5-minute major.
There might have been more, too.
They got 5 on the board here.
So this is an opportunity for Decatur to keep trying what they need to try here. You got 5 minutes to do it.
Have to see what that one was. 5 minutes for interference. So a major power play here for Decatur to work with to try to get some momentum built here as this one's sent down the ice. Crawl behind the net up to Kahn. For what?
Might have been.
This one played down the ice. Here's Heck. Interference with significant contact? That is a new one. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, there was a penalty yesterday. What was it, fan interference or something? What?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it up. Someone asked me later. When I looked it up, I thought, okay. So we're going to see. We've seen some calls we don't see much.
That's about as rare as the obstruction penalties. Yeah. Haven't seen the obstruction hooking or anything like that in a long time. This one backhanded down low, under a minute to go in the second period. Short-handed chance here for Motor City. It is Statham, hits the brakes, poke checked in front, heavy collision there in front. And now we got some more here, pushing, shoving.
Yeah, they're on top of the goaltender there. I know they were trying to protect him, but they end up almost injuring him. In a
way, their own guy pushed him into him.
Yep.
Decatur's own defenseman touched it into Heck.
I saw that earlier.
Even in the NHL, you see those plays where your own defenseman shoves the opposing player into your goal and it starts something. It's like your own guy shoved him in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
so as a design, there's a cross-check call against Eagleston. As a design, the goaltender should be ready to fire back, so he's sandwiched. But yeah, more often than not, it's so quick.
So 4-on-4 action here as Eagleston heads off for cross-checking.
All right, so see what happens now.
Shot right off the face-off by Squires above the net and wide. Around the wall, over to the far side now. Mason off the wall trying to clear. Shaw with it. Shaw with a shot. That one's wide. Mason picks it up far side. Turned over right in the slot. That one kicked on goal, covered. Now I got more here between Shaw and Mason.
Yeah, just trying to cover on the bad turnover there. Gave a line drive there or a point blank for Shaw to put on. Mason was feeling the error of his ways there, and Body came back to protect Heck, so no more incidents of being in the crease there. But Mason is fun to watch. I'm enjoying watching him as a defensive player that I am. I really enjoy watching his game so far here.
Face off one by Freder. Freder shot, missed it high. That was a heat-seeking one. Up into the near side, taken away. Squire to the slot, Blues in front. That one is to the corner. Back down low for Freder, back to Shaw. And that one at the horn.
Yeah, we were enjoying that so much. We didn't see the clock ticking down there, but nobody let off there at the end of that.
So we'll take another break here on Flow Sports. You're watching the USPHL Midwest Showcase.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Welcome back to the Sport One Parkview Ice House. 17 minutes on the board here for the third period. Minute 13 of 4-on-4 action here before Decatur goes back on the power play to finish out the remaining of the 5-minute major. Assessed earlier on to number 3. That was Malashevsky. No goals to report from that 8:30. So as inside the zone we go. Here's a forehand backhand move. Lost his footing. Picked up again to the near side. Taylor with it. Taylor with a shot. Oh, looking for the backdoor tip in. There's a shot and another save made. Loose far side. And it's going to be picked up now by the Blaze off the blocker of the goaltender. And is blown dead.
And it went off the goaltender on the bench. That's where that went. Hit his glove.
And it was Droz to his back door looking for the tip.
Yeah, so they tried to get it out. Looks like they were going to get it out of harm's way, but they find the backup goaltender instead.
Face off one by the Blaze. Sent around to the near side. Taylor with it. Lost control. Bumped off the play. Decatur picks it up. It's like Crawl. Up ice to Melkovic. Gets it inside the zone here, onside. Melkovic a shot, blocker save made by Tavita. Siviero looking up for Droz, taken away. Wrist shot from the point, right into the glove there of Tavita.
Yeah, Tavita chased that one. It was sailing up high. There was a keeper. Decatur got a couple opportunities there, and they're going to find themselves on a power play here in 9 seconds with the face-off in the zone, if they can maintain it.
Face off far side in the Motor City zone, won by the Gamblers. Side note is I don't think I've seen Peterson back out there since his collision. Decatur back to full strength here, so do hope it's nothing really too serious. Bunk, far side, bumped off there by Eagleston. Up into the air. Thomas gives chase. Fed up ice.
Net's way off. DeVita's putting it back on.
Doing it with speed. He's getting that thing back in position. Eagleston with it. Over the line. Hits the brakes here. Along the near side. Tries to center the slot. Broken up. Kahn picks it up now at center ice. Over to Zarvos. Zarvos being pressured here by Marcella. Gathered up now by Gibbyton. Working the way into the zone here. Pushed off. Marcella, short-handed chance here. Poked away by Zarvos. Still got 35 seconds of the major to kill off here. As it is the Blaze into the zone here. Looks like Kennedy takes it behind the net to the near side. Kennedy, backhand feed to the far point. There's a shot blocker save made. Loose in front, DeVita able to get that one covered.
Yeah, he had one on each side of him trying to pick something up, but defense there to keep anything from going in there. Chernitsky and Gibbyton there was trying to pick something up there on the bookends, but DeVita there on the solid stop. Never gave one up. Still got 18-second power play for the Decatur Blaze.
Looks like a miscommunication here on the change. Face off far side, won by the Blaze. 15 seconds to go here to kill off on the major. Moscardelli ties up. Chernitsky also in there trying to apply pressure. Eventually worked free by Moscardelli, and that one's cleared out by Freder. Motor City back to full strength now after killing off the major. This one tipped over to the near side. Freder picks it up now for the Gamblers. Takes it around the wall to the far side point. Squire with a shot. That one hops wide of the net. Platter tries to keep it in, cannot. Here's a chance for the Blaze. It's Kennedy with the shot blocker save made there. Rebound out to the front for Melkovich, missed. Now Freder the other way for the Gamblers. Drops it off, Reynolds a chance. That one's blocked in front. Platter picks it up, throws it inside the zone, hits a stick so it doesn't get very far. Freder with a shot into the glove there of Heck.
Heck showing that good glove. He shuts down. The momentum changed coming the other way on the good effort there by Kennedy. Kennedy picked up that rebound from corner and just peppered it a little bit, trying to feed the slot there if somebody was there, and he just missed a teammate coming in. And that's what took it down to this into the ice.
Face-off controlled by the Blaze. This one's up into the air and up into the bench.
Yeah, I think it caught something hanging over the bench maybe. So just as they had a chance there to get a break there, it was shut down. But they'll face off just outside of their zone, see if they can march out again and get a chance down ice.
Face-off won back again by the Gamblers. Taylor with it near side. Gets it around the wall. Up off the glass, cleared down the ice. Collision along the far side. Taylor over to Hales. Blind pass picked up by the Blaze. Sent around the wall. Taylor gets it up ice looking for Reynolds. Kept in by Zarvos. Eagleston far side. Lays a hit there. Freder bumped off the play. Eagleston trying to keep this thing in the zone for the Blaze. Just outnumbered and eventually worked away. Freder taking a look, slowly looking at the options, has time, goes to the near side, and it's up into the air and chipped out by Taylor. Freder with it. Gets it back inside the zone. Kahn gives chase, lays a pump there onto Taylor. Bunk. There's a heavy hit by Kennedy on Freder. Bonet out of the line on the attack. Plays it to the corner for himself, tries to center, rolls off his stick. Back around to the near side. Bunk down low. Takes a hop off the Zamboni doors. Neither team not really familiar with that feature here at the Ice House. DeVita comes way out to play it. As a loose puck far side. It's taken away. Allen the other way. Allen tries to throw it at the net, hits a skate. Pachowski lost it here. Played now by the Gamblers. Lost it again. And now the Blades clear out to center. Schluckbeer with it. Inside the zone. Here's Statham. Statham with a toe drag. Good defensive effort there by Jeffries.
No.
Draws a penalty. And it's going to be a tripping call on Jeffries.
Yeah, he tried to come through, and he gets a call for hooking there. And so they try to put a stop on good effort there by Motor City and just draw one in. And trying to wait to get in the penalty box there.
So face off inside of the Decatur zone. Motor City back on the power play.
Yeah, Tucker Jeffries from Troy, Illinois in the penalty box.
It's up on the big board now. We're ready to go. Face off one back by Allen. Here's Bunk with a shot. Blackerson made rebound. Scores!
Oh, they do it early. It only took 6 seconds.
It's Touchton.
So Jeffries has the short stay in the penalty box. They give up one. Power play goal for Motor City.
Trevor Touchton continuing his goal streak. I think, as I said, he had a goal yesterday's match.
Yep, so back-to-back games. He's doing what he can to keep his effort alive.
So back to center ice we go. 4-0 Motor City right now. Schluckbeer plays it inside the zone. No ice here on Motor City. Played around to the near side. Backhand feed broken up. Taken away by Touchton to the slot. That was shot. Rebound. Scores!
Oh, they answer right away. They pick up another goal here. So Motor City with the same line, I believe. And a little bit of talking here. Heck just gets it out of the net there. So Allen's heading into the penalty box here. He had a conference with one of the Decatur Blaze players.
Just 21 seconds later.
And Nick Allen's in the penalty box, and he's not happy about it. So originally the goal from Trevor Touchton was assisted by Nick Allen and Isaac Bunk. And Nick Allen now finds himself on the other side of the scoring sheet on the penalty, and we will wait to hear the announcement on that. The latest goal was Dylan Statham, Nick Allen, and Trevor Touchton. So it was the same line. Allen's got 2 points in that, but he is in the box.
Face off won by the Blaze. Who said got the most recent goal?
Dylan Statham.
Statham. Coming inside the zone, here's Eagleston. Worked out to the point. With a slap shot, missed it wide. Shot save made, rebound gathered up by the Gamblers and sent down the ice.
Yeah, Crawl almost ate that one trying to keep it in, but so we heard Nick Allen's penalty was for unsportsmanlike. A minute of it has expired.
Yep, Hart pushed into the wall there. Picked up now by Zarvos, and Hart is down, slow to get up. Now to his feet, trying to find a stick. He's just going to skate to the bench. Eagleston far side, there's a shot, save made, rebound gathered up here by the Gamblers. There's a shorthanded chance there. Stopped. Collision there along the far side wall. Gathered up now by Decatur. Over the line on the attack. 23 seconds here are left on the power play. This one turned away, and here's a shorthanded chance now for Siviero. Siviero with a shot through the five-hole, scores!
He does it on the reach and slash attempt there to stop him. Didn't work as Logan Krall tried to shut it down, but it still made its way in. On a shorthander with just 9 seconds to go to kill it, and yet they scored instead.
Cam Siviero, shorthanded. Makes it 6-0.
Allen waiting to get out. He's ready to get back in it.
So back to center ice we go. 10 seconds left here on the power play for Decatur. It's worked inside the zone, taken away by the Gamblers for a brief second, but now resulting in a tie-up. Trying to work it free. Play by Siviero now. Back to even strength here. Trying to work his way through the defense, cannot. Bunk with it. Over to the far side. Receives it back from Freder. Freder tries to touch it. Bunk with a chance, and it's stopped there by Heck on the second opportunity. Face-off stays down in the Decatur zone. 8:39 to go here in the third. Face-off tied up, won by the Gamblers. Schluckbeer's shot is blocked. As it's worked back out. Another chance. That one's way wide. Bonet tries to reverse off the wall, taken away by the Blaze. Bunk goes to the near side for Shaw. Shaw centers it to Bonet. That one's above the stick and wide. Bunk fans on the shot. And now Decatur's looking to make it something the other way. This one worked inside the zone by Meisner. Lost it. Freder, far side, picks it up there. Poked away by Pachovsky. And there's a reverse hit by Bunk. Bonet with it. Over the line. Bonet to the high slot, fits to Freder. Freder to Shaw. Shot save made there by Heck. Rebound far corner. Kahn with it off the wall. Schluckbeer keeps it in with a shot tipped in front. It goes wide. Krall tries to work it out of the zone. Cannot, far side held. Shaw at the point. That one stopped in front. Rebound to the near side corner. Bonet trying to work his way free out to the point. Schluckbeer near side with a wrist shot. That one's tipped off the stick of Pachovsky. Now around to the far corner we go. Freder tied up into the wall with Krall. This one cleared down the ice, and it's going to go for an icing.
Yeah, Decatur was needing a much-needed change there, and they couldn't as they tried to fire it on the net and just goes a little bit left of it, and or at least to the left of Vita. And so now they're out with tired legs, still trapped in the zone.
Don't forget our next game, Chicago Crush and Metro Jets Elite, scheduled to kick off at 2:20. Face-off won by the Blaze. Shot save made there by Heck. Decatur tries to work it out, cannot, held in by Squire. Behind the net. To the near side we go. Off the wall, trying to clear again. Platter holds it in. He goes down low. Zarvos picks it up now for Decatur. Knocked away. Pachovsky tries to lay a hit, cannot. This one worked out of the zone, down the ice, and it will be an icing. You can just see the Blaze are gassed.
Yeah, they got to pick this face-off up and just put a softie right onto the hands of Heck to shut this play down.
Obviously, you just can't shoot it like up into the safety netting or into the roof because then
Yeah.
they still can't be a change.
You got to win the faceoff and get it to your goalie.
Here's a backhand try, tipped above the net and wide. Loose in the low slaw, worked out to the point. Blatter, fans on it. It's worked out of the zone here.
Getting some slight changes here. Kennedy's in.
As it's worked all the way back to the Motor City zone, so a few changes here for Decatur.
Yep. Popsowski's
There's
in.
a heavy collision accidentally there at center ice. As it's worked back inside the zone. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third. This one tipped out of the zone here. Blatter with it. Off the wall for Thomas, in and out of his skates. Didn't see it. Eagleston near side. Tries to feed to the far, cannot. Now it's gathered up and put inside the zone here. Along the far side. Squire with it. Over the line on the attack. Tries to throw it at the net. Cannot. Picked up by Moscardelli. It looks like Mason's down grabbing the helmet. Looks like he got something up high. Off the wall and cleared out to center.
Yeah, he's going on a quick change because he just got out there, and he usually lives out there when he is. He's got endurance in that spot.
This one tipped by Hart. No ice here. Mitchell gives chase to the far corner for Decatur. Blaze able to get it out to center ice. Taylor puts it right back inside the Decatur zone. This time it looks like Moscardelli over to Mitchell. Up ice. Over the line on the attack was Eagleston. That one is blocked. Marcelo the other way now for the Gamblers. Poke checked away there by Jeffries. Hard a drive. Caught too much of the toe. And it just bounces towards the goaltender.
Yeah, he takes a hop and he just grabs it. 4:26 remaining in the third. So far, all Motor City. They didn't come out too unscathed. I mean, they had a few penalties that they had to stare down that 5 minute, and they worked through that. But
off the draw, it's going to be controlled here by the Gamblers. There's a shot by Allen, directed up into the netting.
yeah, Allen's on the score sheet a few times on the assists, and he wants to get one himself. And he tried to fire one there close, but yeah, Heck was there waiting.
4:20 to go here in the third period. 6-0 is the score. Face-off won by the Blaze. Zarvos with it. Chipped out of the zone by Decatur. It goes all the way back down. Picked up by Taylor. Loose puck near side. Allen with it. Tied up there with Melkovic. And it's going to be back to center ice. Crawl with it. Crawl into the zone. Diving play for it. Loose in front. And DeVita dives out and covers.
Kroll had double man coverage and was almost shut off on the play. He poked the puck forward to see, just to keep it in play, and it became a chance as he had to dive in there and try to poke it. But yeah, DeVita, he came out and shut her down.
Face off near side in the Motor City zone. One back by the Blaze. Jeffrey's shot goes to the far corner. Schluckbeer around the wall to Touchton. Missed the pass. Up in the air. He gets it out of the zone. Touchton over the line with speed. With a shot. Save made. Rebound picked up by the Blaze. Cleared out to the point. Schluckbeer tries to get it down low. Allen spin around try. Save made by Heck. Over to the near side point for Schluckbeer. Throws it on goal. Tipped wide by Otto. As it's back down low. Around to the near side. Allen. Schluckbeer sends it around to the far corner. Not liking what he saw, so tries to play it to the far side, see if there's something better, which now results in the tie-up. Now we're working to Allen. Oh, near side. Here's a chance with a shot. Scores!
Yeah, Touchton comes around the back, and he just throws it behind him into the slot there.
Statham, it looks like again.
Yep, Statham picks up and fires away and gets over the right, just right around the right shoulder of Heck. as he was starting to slide to pick up anything that maybe Tustin would have carried around, left some real estate open. He picks up, and quick release, and boom, there she is. Goal number 7 for the Gamblers. That's a lucky number for a Gambler, so that's where it's at right now with 2:52 remaining in the third.
Yeah, back to center ice we go. Face-off won by Motor City. Looking for more, centers it. That one is wide. Sent down low. This one worked out to the point, and it rolls out zone. Shaw with it now over the line. 2:24 to go here in the third. Centers it, and it's broken up. Bonet above his stick and wide. Gathered up now by the Blaze up to, looks like Gibbyton. Sent down to the ice. And Eagleston lays a hit there. Shot blocked in front.
Still slow to get up.
Schluckbeer with it. Up for Shaw, tips it into the Decatur zone. Sarvos gives chase. Under 2 to go here in the third. Turned over right behind the net. There's a chance near side for Bonet as he fans on it and it fell down, unfortunately.
Yeah, on a one-timer
in his feet.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Taken away. Here's Freder. Back up the ice over the line. There's a collision there. Helmet stays on, so play continues on. This one sent up to Bonet. Crawl takes it away. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy looking to the middle, knocked away. Now gets it inside the Motor City zone. This one tipped up to Thomas. Thomas laid out there by Kennedy, and that's going to draw a crowd.
Here we go.
Kennedy laid a heavy hit at center ice, and Siviero did not like that one.
Yeah, the lines were changing, and so they had some strong legs coming out for Decatur, and yeah, Kennedy was still out there for a minute. So he's gotten up, and he's heading to the bench.
We'll see what results of this here. As one of the Gamblers is heading off the ice. It should be, I think that's Siviero.
And we might see just because they were at the 1 minute mark, however. So yeah, Siviero's off. So Cam Siviero from Canton, Michigan. There's at least one to come off, and we'll see if there's any more. Kennedy's being sent off the ice, the one that was laying there, so he's going off as well. So Dylan Kennedy, British Columbia. British Columbia, California. So he's up and at least he's up and moving around pretty good.
Here are the penalties. 14 Kennedy, 5-minute major game misconduct for head contacts. For the Gamblers, number 93, Cam Siviero, 5-minute major for the Chargers.
All right, so 5-minute major in the game is conduct for head contact to Kennedy. And then a 5-minute major for Siviero. I didn't think I heard a game misconduct, but a 5-minute major for Siviero for the charging.
See if we get this updated here. We got the scoring. Don't have the penalties up yet.
1:04 left here in the third period. 7-0, still in favor of Motor City. This one around the wall to the near side. Under a minute to go. Taken away here by Chernitsky, and he loses it to Marcella. Marcella backhands it into the zone. Glove down by the Blaze. And now gathered up here, off the wall. Decatur trying to clear, cannot. Out to Platter. Platter with a shot. Pad save made by Heck. Rebound to the near side. Decatur can't clear. It's on up into the air. Lands right next to Moscardelli. Back down low. Marshall with it. Behind the net. Looking for Melkovic as it rolls in front. No one plays it for Decatur. Marshall off the wall. Melkovic with it. Tied up with 8 seconds to go here. And that is going to do it. They're just going to let it run out.
Yeah, just end it now here after it started to get pretty heated. And, yeah, Decatur, 2 games and have been shut out twice here. Once with the Fort Wayne Spacemen yesterday and today with the Motor City Gamblers. This one's a little bit closer as they battled. There was some shining moments. Heck played a pretty good game as he stared down a lot of shots. Saw some good defense by Decatur as it cycled through. You had Zarvos out there looking good. You had Tyler Mason looking pretty good out there. Right in the end there, I think it was Gibberton that got injured there. Saw him with his helmet off there, but see if he's going to be back and going here for tomorrow. But yeah, so it's a tough effort for Decatur coming into Fort Wayne and putting up, a battle as best they can. And, they got some places where they're pretty good and some places they need to work on. So keep your head up, guys. And
well, we'll take another break here. Join us again at 2:20. It'll be the Chicago Crush and the Metro Jets Elite when we return here for more of the Midwest Showcase on Flow Sports.